Hi guys, have you guys ever used roast beef and thin slice it like this? So I thin slice it like this, and I'm gonna use them to make lemongrass beef. I thin slice them, take the one that doesn't have too much fat or tendon on it, and the rest here I'm gonna save it to make Asian beef stew. I'm gonna set this aside. And in here is about 650 gram thin sliced roast beef. We'll find out together after I marinate it and when I cook it how the texture is going to be after it's finished cooking. Set that aside for now. I'm going to make the sauce. 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. 2 tablespoons of this oyster sauce. So I use soup spoon. So if you use 2 tablespoons, that's fine too. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to use lemongrass powder. It's easier than using the chopped frozen lemongrass. 1 teaspoon. For me, I think that the lemongrass powder is easier to use and it have good flavor as well. 1 teaspoon of ground pepper. Okay, I'm gonna see how it tastes first. Let's taste. We also need garlic powder. Gonna put half tablespoon. Okay, this should have good flavor. Oh, you know what? I always like to use this. This one is red pork seasoning mix. Gonna put half tablespoon as well. Somehow I like the satsu flavor. Okay, let me taste again. Okay, good. After that, super easy. Pour everything in here. Give this a good marinade. And also, you can put 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Okay, give it a good massage, about 2 to 3 minutes, so the beef can absorb the flavor. Normally, after I marinate the meat, I like to cook it the next day, especially beef, because it will be more tender, especially the oil and all the ingredients will help the beef become more tender. But you also can cook it about maybe an hour after, because this have good sauce. And when you cook it, the sauce or it's stuck to the meat and you can cook it like that. Or you can leave it for next day and it will have good flavor and the beef can be a bit more tender. At least that's what I think. We'll find out together though, because this type of beef is roast beef. Roast beef normally is really tough. I saw it on sale. It was $8 off from Costco. And I thought, oh, maybe if I can thin slice some of it to marinate it like this. Hopefully it's not going to be too tough. So I'm gonna let it marinate overnight and I'll cook it the next day. The next morning, after you marinate it overnight, here, let's try this. I cook it on medium-high heat. A lot, So here, the next morning, I cook this. I'll cut this thick piece to see if it's tender. Oh yeah, it's actually good. So from the roast beef, I just cut the part that had a lot of meat, but then it have a little bit of fat attached to it, but mostly meat. I like it. How this piece tastes. It's really good. Want to buy now or? More rice?
No, it's good.